Hi guys, this is again Illaya Sornam. Before I get into the full part, I just want to thanks for each and everyone who just liked and viewed my videos that produced my good encouragement for me. So before I posted some videos which are about like unboxing the machines of Garrett, like for example Ace 150, 250, Ace Euro and 80 Pro. So by that things I came to know that some people are still having like lack of knowledge regarding how to use or how to choose a proper metal detector and how to classify them and basically what is metal detector. So this video I'll be concentrating on all these things. This will be a completely general video, not supporting any specific brand or something, or just a general introduction about metal detection, its classifications and how to choose it. That's it. So let's get into the part. Basically, see what is metal detectors. Metal detectors are simply an electronic devices that are used in order to like detect the metals which is nearby you or buried inside the ground. So this how this detectors comes. This detectors comes with a head unit with a sensor connected together with the use of a probe. Okay, so these detectors, when they come in contact with some metals which is nearby or which is buried inside the ground, they produces a signal in the form of a changing tone. So it can be used with the headphones or without headphones also. It depends upon the machines. If you are using the machines with the headphones, they produces the changing tone in that one, or else it will be a vocal voice. So these are the metal detectors. Okay, so metal detectors can be divided into two types, like the one which I was speaking now, like checking the metals under the ground which is buried inside the ground, or that one. And second one is stationary types. Stationary types we call like the walk-through detectors, which is placed in like big malls or airports for check security purposes, and the security scanners that is used in airports or prisons or highly secured areas. So about these things we will be getting in detail in the next upcoming videos. So we will focus on only the detectors which is used by for detection of the metals under the ground, or like for example coins, treasures, jewelries or natural gold, especially natural gold. So we can classify them like we can classify, first thing we can classify these metal detectors on the basis of their technologies. Okay, so the most popular and widely used technologies are like VLF, then ZVT. ZVT is the most developed technologies till date, and another one is PI. So let's go for VLF. Okay, so VLF, what is VLF? VLF stands for very low frequency, very low frequencies. Okay, very low frequency. Commonly we use it for radio frequency also. So these detectors were implemented in the basic detector systems, like the detectors which is used by the beginners, and these detectors are we can call it as a simplest form of metal detection. Okay, so how does this work? So VLF signals, like they produces a single sine wave, continuous single sine wave transmission technology. This is basically called as a single sine wave transmission technology. So they produces a sine wave, and those sine waves produces a electromagnetic field inside the ground. So when this electromagnetic field gets in contact with some other metals, it gives the detector, the sensor, a signal like this detector, like something is found there which comes in the category of a metal. So thus we use the VLF detectors. And after that, for example of VLF detectors, we can go for like the machine for which I did the unboxing, like Garrett Ace 150, Ace 250, then Garrett 80 Pro, and if you go for other brands like MindLab Gold Monster, then if you go for Fisher Labs product, you can go for Goldbug 2, like this many more machines. Like in order to but these have a like a sort drawback. Okay, so what is that one? Like these machines faces some difficulties in highly mineralized soils. So there are lots of distortions which these machines are used in high mineralized soils. So in order to overcome this one, a technology was introduced called PI. So PI is simply known as pulse induction. So the difference between these two are like pulse induction, they produces the signals in the way of pulses of electricity, like in a square waveform, okay, and VLF, they produces a sine wave. So these pulses of electricity which is produced by the PI detectors, they produces a magnetic field inside the ground. When these signals comes in contact with other metals, the same as like in VLF, they produces or they reverses the signal, and in this case the same coil is receiving as a is acting as a receiver. They will produce the same changing in the tone with the headphones, or if it's without the headphones, normal sound. So but there will be a change in the tone, like if you are going for like that something, there will be a change in tone. So thus we are identifying that something is buried inside, and we have to dig it out, and what we have to see what is the thing, like if it's coming in metal category. So for example of this, in the example of PI detectors, we can go for like Minelab products GPX 5000, GPX 4500. And if you go for Garrett go for like Garrett ATX, Garrett ATX Pro, then Garrett Invenio, then yeah, that's it. These are the PI detectors. So after that, if you go for the like, this is the second technology which I am speaking. Then after that, this PI detection is further classified into many types like MPF, MPS, SATA, then DVT, like that. But these technologies are coming under PI only. So these are used by some specific machines which are produced by Minelabs, like SDC is using technology called MPF. It's a kind of pulse induction, but it's a further a step ahead of that one. So we call it as multi-period frequency. Then technologies like machines like GPX, they uses technologies like MPS and DVT. MPS same multi-period sensing, and DVT is dual voltage transmission. So these are the kinds. So examples of this one, as I told, GPX, ATX of Garrett, everything. And if you go for the highest technology till date is that ZVT. ZVT stands for zero voltage transmission. The main purpose of this technology being introduced in a machine called GPZ 7000 is that it can go for more depth, especially more depth, like it produces an high power polarized signals, because of which it is able to reach more depth on comparing with VLF detectors and PI detectors. So this has been introduced just in order to overcome these technologies, like for, as I said, VLF detectors, they faces difficulties in mineralized soils, and PI detectors same thing, but they are very they are not much successful in detecting like small negates or something like that. So in order to overcome both these drawbacks, ZVT was introduced, and the best example ZVT is only in GPZ 7000 of Minelab, and these are the most successful ones. And this is not the new latest, it's being in market for around more than 4 years now, but still this is the one which is in the latest technologies. So this is how we categorize the metal detectors on the basis of their technologies, okay. And next we can go for like, we can classify these metal detectors on the purpose for which we need the machine. Like some peoples look for natural golds, some are focusing on treasures, like, and few peoples are focusing on like coins and jewelries, like that. So for the beginner stage, and if you are looking for like coins and jewelries on the beaches side areas or around your park side or something like that, you can go for like machines like ACE 150 of Garrett, 250 ACE Euro, then ETHRAC of Minelab, then Equinox 800 is the best machine with a multi frequency for like for coins and jewelries, and 80 Pro you can go for Garrett 80 Pro, it can be also used for this purpose. Yeah. And second thing, if you are looking for like nuggets, small nuggets like natural gold, which comes often comes under natural gold, you can go for like Gold Monster 1000 of Minelab, you can go for 80 gold of Garrett, which is a US product, then after that Goldbug 2 of Fisher Lab. So these are the machines which are highly sensitive, and they can go for like not go for more depth, but even they can find, they are the machines who can find the veins of the gold which is found in the rocks, and very minute size nuggets. These are the best in that category. And for especially for natural golds, you can go for like GPX machines, GPX series, which is GPX 4500, GPX 5000, GPZ 7000. Then these are of Mine Lab categories. Then Garrett ATX, same 80 gold, you can go for that one. And the third thing, like if you are going looking for treasure hunting, like which is buried in deep inside the ground, maybe few years back, several decades back or something, and you are looking for like treasure hunting, you need such a machine which can go for more depth. Okay, so as well as you must need a professional one. So we can allot some categories of machines that we can make it and alternate it up to 3 meters or maximum 6 meters, like that. So for that kind, you can go for the PI technology, which is in GPX 4500 or GPX 5000. Like you have to, but the only thing is that you have to change this machine with a bigger inch sensor, like around 22 inches monocoil or double D coil. Okay, so like if you are going for treasure hunting, you must oftenly go for this one, GPX 4500 or GPX 5000 with a 22 inch coil, because this gives you around 3 meter depth. 3 meter is normal, and if the size of the object is in a bigger size, it can go for even 3.2 meter or 3.5 meter. So this is the thing, and that is a separate machine called Lawrence Z1 Deep Max, and this is a German model, and this is also specialized for this metal detection. Metal detection, yeah, but this is mentioned for like treasure hunting because its capability of searching the treasure under the ground is around 4 to 6 meters. So it can be useful for the people who are looking for the treasure hunting. Yeah, these are the things which are about metal detection on the basis of their usages. Then yeah, just this is just a knowledge, like the popular brands which is producing the metal detectors in a wide range, and they are successful, really successful in giving a good products, like Garrett of USA, then Mine Lab of Australia, it's an Australian company, they are producing a good products. Then after that, number one products, they are producing number one products actually. It's my personal opinion, like we are suggesting Mine Lab products, especially like for the natural golds like GPZ 7000, because they are having, this is the only machine which is having the latest technology and the best technology. Then after that, yeah, there are several others like Fisher Labs, this is also a US product. Then yeah, there are several more like Lawrence, this German model, then Nocta, like that, many more. So yep, these are the things, like classifications on the basis of metal detectors classified as on the basis of technology, on the basis of popular brands, on the basis of how we need it to be. So this is the knowledge that this is the things I just wanted to share in this video. This will be a completely general intro of about metal detection. So yeah, if any more inquiries, just mention in the comment section of the videos. And thank you for watching our videos, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.